In case you missed any news today, this is all the Real Madrid news that came out today in one video. And I'm starting out with this. Mbappe has been named Real Madrid Player of the Month for January. And speaking about Mbappe, according to 40 headlines, here are his new signature boots that will be released on March 5th. Now also, there was a lot of news today saying that Real Madrid will have a very busy summer transfer window. Now also, Vinny Jr.'s girlfriend Virginia, she came out and she said if she uses ointment, she would have to tell Vinny's physiotherapist because they may show up on his doping test. Now also, speaking about Vinny, Flamengo dream of his possible return if he doesn't renew his contract with Real Madrid. But anyways, there was news that Fabiano Ruiz has been discussed by people at Real Madrid. Adam Morton and Keith Smith hold very positive reports at Real Madrid, and that Keith Smith now seems the more favorite of the two. That Real Madrid have great admiration for Vitinha and Enzo Fernandez. However, they're considered almost impossible to sign financially, and that Real Madrid did not send an official offer to Upamecano. There were only conversations to explore any possibility of signing him. Now, it was also said if Konate lowers his salary and other financial demands, he could become an option for Real Madrid again. Now, if you're enjoying the video so far, just like the video so I know. And if you want to stay updated with Real Madrid news, just follow. Also, I forgot to shout out people in my last video. I apologize, so shout out to all these people right here, and also shout out to everyone else right here. If you want to shout out the next Real Madrid news video, just type in the comments rocket, just because Endrick scored a rocket of a goal today. Now also, Juni Calafai and his scouting team are closely watching Nico Schlarback and Castelo Luqueba as potential defensive signings for Real Madrid. They asked Martin Subimendi, do Real Madrid need a player like you? He said no, they have more than enough players to do well. I don't think they need someone like me. He also said you can't rule out Barca, Real, or Atletico in the Champions League. Now, it was also said that Ancelotti wanted Alexis McAllister, and while Liverpool will conduct a full review on Alexis McAllister at the end of the season, they could end up selling him. Real Madrid and Bayern Munich are both keen on signing him. Now, that's coming off of Indy, so I wouldn't be too keen on that. Now, what we knew already is that Nico Bass will return to Real Madrid this June, and that Endrick will return to Real Madrid in July. Now, Al Hilal CEO also talked about Vinny Jr. Supposedly, there's no conversations, but if he is available, he will try to bring him. Now, also, Benzema said that Al Hilal is the Real Madrid in Asia. Now, there was also news that they will have to make a decision soon on the future of Dani Carvajal. There are doubts about him staying at the club. Now, if he does leave, we will sign another right back. And obviously, Ceballos is open to leaving Real Madrid if Real Betis made an offer. I also know that no club has been able to afford Real Madrid's asking price and the player's salary. I also know that Real Madrid rejected many players' offers in the January transfer window. Florentino Perez decided to stop Fran Garcia's transfer to Bournemouth in the last moment. Now, I also know that the feelings with Ferland Mendy's recovery are very good. Arbeloa will also carefully manage Raul Asensio's fitness. Now, it's being said that Trent will be back for the game against Valencia this weekend. Fede will move to midfield. Ruben Neves was offered to Real Madrid at the end of December, but the club's decision was not to sign anyone. Now also, Supposedly Carreras has lost his place among the untouchables after his performance against Benfica, and Fran Garcia has become almost out of the equation. The coach even prefers Camavinga as a left back because he fits his style. I also know that Pintos directed training today, and while they train with the masks, a player said to Pintos, Antonio, you are a devil. And I was laughing, I won't say who it is of course. And lastly, Real Madrid players don't see Arbeloa as the game changer they were hoping for. Now, with all that being said, let me know what you guys think about the news.